CBS YNR spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, besties. Today is a beautiful day to completely lose our grip on reality together, because the tea I have for you is scalding. Grab your emotional support water bottles, because we are diving straight into the madness. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking, okay? I am filming this while I am running errands, well, technically sitting in my car in the Target parking lot because I physically cannot drive right now. I just had to jump on here and vent because my soul has actually left my body. I was mid-skincare last night, literally smearing a charcoal mask all over my face, and when I saw what just went down between Patty Williams and Matt Clark, I yeeted my phone across the room. It smeared all over my white rug. But I don't even care, because we need to talk about this now. Bestie, be for real, right now. We all knew Patty was unhinged, but I genuinely, straight up did not see this level of cinematic mayhem coming. Let's backtrack for a second. Wait, did I miss a step? Okay, my brain is mush, moving on. Basically, Patty was supposed to be Matt's little sidekick, right? She was guiding him around Genoa City while he was pulling that entirely fake amnesia stunt. But then Matt, being the absolute sociopathic villain that he is, straight up rejected her. He told her he works alone and doesn't trust her, which honestly is so unhinged to say to someone who is already holding on by a thread. So Patty, who is officially on my do not perceive list because she stresses me out so much, decides to go rogue. She decides she is going to sell Matt out to Victor Newman for a reward, a massive, life-changing reward. I am hyperventilating just thinking about the sheer audacity of this move. Wait, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but we need to talk about why Patty even did this. Because this isn't just about the money, besties. This is about rejection. Patty Williams has the most severe abandonment issues in the history of television. She thought she was going to be Matt's indispensable ally, his right-hand woman, the Bonnie to his Clyde. And when he just casually tossed her aside like yesterday's trash, oh, she snapped. She completely snapped. So picture this. It is the dead of night. The vibes are absolutely terrifying. It is giving major horror movie aesthetic. Patty thinks Matt is fast asleep in the other room. She sneaks out into the darkness, clutching her phone like it is her lifeline. She dials Victor Newman. Now, hold on. I need to set the scene for Victor, too, because Victor is already out for blood. Nick's horrific car crash has the entire Newman family in shambles. Like, Nick is literally in the hospital with potential brain damage because of the drugs Matt's proxy Sienna pushed on him. So Victor is sitting there, probably in his leather chair, swirling a glass of scotch, stewing in his vengeance, and his phone rings in the middle of the night. Patty is whispering furiously into the receiver. She wants her reward. She is laying it all out, offering to hand Matt over on a silver platter. She is practically... Wait, I am glitching. Okay, back to the main event. She is practically counting her money in her head. She tells Victor exactly where they are. She gives him the exact location, the layout, everything. And Victor? Oh, he is so interested. He is probably gathering his goons as we speak. I can literally picture his security team loading up the black SUVs. Victor isn't just sending the police. He is sending his personal hit squad to eliminate the threat once and for all. But here is where my heart actually stopped beating. Send help. Because Matt Clark, he is not asleep. Besties, I cannot even begin to describe the sheer terror of this moment. Matt is awake. He followed her. He is literally lurking in the shadows behind the door, listening to every single word she is saying. The sheer audacity of Patty thinking she could outsmart a mastermind like Matt. I am personally offended by her lack of survival instincts. I mean, did she really think a guy who has been faking amnesia and manipulating the entire town was just taking a little snooze? Genuinely, she is so naive it hurts. Matt is standing there, and you can just see the rage boiling over in his eyes. He is fuming. She dared to betray him after he so graciously let her hang around for 5 minutes. I mean, he told her he didn't trust her, and she basically just proved him right. It is giving self-fulfilling prophecy, and I am totally living for the drama, but also I am terrified. The way the moonlight was hitting his face, it was giving major film noir, but make it chaotic. Matt's breathing, you could almost hear it through the screen. He is just absorbing the fact that this woman is selling his actual life to the most dangerous man in Genoa City. Wait, I just heard a weird noise outside my car. Is someone looking at me? Whatever, probably just a stray cart. Back to the tea. So Matt is listening to Patty finalize the drop-off with Victor. And what does he do? Does he confront her verbally? Does he yell? No, because Matt is a straight-up menace. He slowly, silently picks up an iron pipe. An iron pipe, you guys. Where did he even get that? Is it just part of the abandoned building aesthetic? Don't even get me started on the vibes of this place. It is so dusty and gross. But somehow there is perfectly placed blunt force trauma weaponry just lying around. Matt creeps up behind her. Patty is still on the phone, completely oblivious, probably smiling to herself, thinking about how she is going to spend her reward. And then, bam! Matt swings that iron pipe and hits her right on the back of the head. I screamed. I literally screamed into my steering wheel. The sound of that impact, cinematic masterpiece, but also horrifying. Patty drops like a sack of potatoes. She is out cold, unconscious. Done. The phone probably clattered to the floor, and I just know Victor heard that thud on the other end of the line. And Matt, he doesn't even flinch. He just stands over her, holding this heavy iron pipe, looking like the Grim Reaper himself. He is absolutely furious. He realizes that Patty just gave up his location, meaning his time at this hideout is officially up. The betrayal is sinking in, and Matt decides right then and there that Patty is going to pay. He drags her limp body across the floor, which is honestly so unhinged, and starts tying her up. He is binding her hands and feet with whatever he can find. He is setting up a hostage situation inside a hostage situation. He is going to punish her. He is going to make her regret the day she ever picked up that phone. Can we just take a second to appreciate the sheer irony here? Patty really thought she could play in the big leagues. She thought she could out-villain Matt Clark and out-negotiate Victor Newman in the same night. Like, bestie, you are out of your depth. You are swimming with literal sharks, and you thought you were the apex predator? I am straight up embarrassed for her. And don't even get me started on the vibes of that phone call. She was probably doing that creepy little whisper voice she does when she thinks she is being sneaky. But Matt has ears like a bat. He has the survival instincts of a cockroach in a nuclear apocalypse. You cannot sneak up on a man who has been dodging the police, the Newmans, and half the criminal underworld. And let us talk about the punishment phase. Matt isn't just going to tie her up and leave her there. Oh no. He said he is going to punish her. What does that even mean in Matt Clark language? Is he going to psychologically torture her? Is he going to use her to bait Victor into an even deadlier trap? I am literally hyperventilating right now just thinking about the psychological warfare that is about to go down in that dusty, abandoned room. Patty is going to wake up, her head throbbing from that iron pipe, and she is going to realize that her grand dream just turned into her worst nightmare. I am calling it right now. The villain arc is about to go nuclear, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. Because think about what is about to happen. Victor Newman and his entire army of security guards are currently speeding towards this exact location. They think they're going to find Matt Clark sleeping, ready to be bagged and tagged. But instead, they are going to walk into a booby-trapped nightmare where Matt is wide awake, Patty is tied up and bleeding from the head, and Matt is ready for war. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. But seriously, Victor is walking into a trap, and Matt knows they are coming. Matt has the upper hand again. I genuinely cannot cope with the stress this show gives me. It is my entire personality now, and I am not okay. Like, how is Patty going to survive this? She has a head injury, she is tied up, and she is caught between a sociopath with an iron pipe and Victor Newman on a vengeance crusade. Bestie, she is done for. I am so invested in this that I feel like I need to call the Genoa City Police myself. But we all know they are not going to get there in time. And what about Matt? He is basically a cornered animal now. He knows his fake amnesia trick is completely blown. He knows the Newmans are coming for blood. He is going to use Patty as a human shield, isn't he? I can see it now. Victor kicks down the door, and Matt is standing there with Patty, threatening to finish the job if Victor doesn't back off. I am sweating. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this plot. Why do they do this to us? Why do they make us care so much? I need to go home and wash this dried charcoal mask off my face, but I cannot start my car because my hands are shaking too much. This betrayal personally attacked my soul. Patty just wanted to be loved, or at least rich, and now she is going to wake up with a massive concussion tied to a chair in a creepy room, and Matt is just proving that he is the ultimate big bad. I am living for it, but I am also terrified. Okay, I need to breathe. I need to calm down. But I am going to be refreshing my feed every 5 seconds, waiting for the next update. Because when Victor arrives at that location, it is going to be a bloodbath, a literal, cinematic, high-octane bloodbath. And I will be right here spiraling over every single choice these people make. Until next time, stay obsessed, besties.